This is boiled and roasted sunchokes, also known as Jerusalem artichokes. You can see here they're pretty dirty. They're not always like this, but these are local. They didn't come super clean. So I'm going to have to rinse them, scrub them, cut some of it out, boil some of it out, etc. I'm going to start by chopping up a green onion for garnish, and that's optional. You can do any herb you like there. And one green onion is probably enough, but I cut them up for the week. Got a medium pot of water, bring it to a boil, add a little salt, and add the sunchokes. They kind of look like ginger. You don't need to peel them, the skin is edible. You're going to boil that for about 15 minutes or until it is fork tender. And you want this on the al dente side, so those little ones might cook faster, so you might need to pull them out first. But definitely pull them out while they're still firm. If they're soft, you can troubleshoot it by making like mashed sunchokes with butter, sour cream, cheese, whatever. But if you're going to roast it, you want to cool them down. You can either wait for them to cool, but it's easier to go ahead and just give them a quick ice bath and cool them down really fast so they stop cooking, especially if you've already got them too soft. You're going to slice these into a ½ inch, a 1/3 inch coins. It doesn't really matter, but the bigger the slices, the easier it is going to be to roast. Really fast sunchokes do have something called inulin, and they do make you fart, they make you bloated, they give you gas, and not everybody. My husband has never had a reaction, and I eat them, when they're in season, and I've never had a reaction except for once, and it wasn't fun. But anyway, just start and just eat a couple and see what happens. Don't worry about it too much. Cut off any of the oxidized parts, any brown parts, any dirt that you didn't get out. They do oxidize fast, so sometimes a little lemon juice will help with the oxidization, and it will also help break down that inulin. So cooking breaks down the inulin, and then also a little vinegar or lemon juice also helps that if you're super paranoid. But just go for it. Don't be paranoid. Space these out evenly on a sheet pan, and I've got aluminum foil here, and I put this in the oven at 425. And I'm flipping it at about 12-15 minutes in. And you don't always have to flip it. Flipping it just depends on how your stove cooks. So don't flip it if you don't want to, if everything's cooking easily. The aluminum helps to, for easy cleanup. That's about it. This is actually easier to cook straight on the pan. You can use that little fish spatula, it's super thin, gets in there and makes it easy to flip. I put it back in after I flip it for about 5 to 7 minutes or until it's brown. And so that's, about 20 minutes total. And then I'm going to plate it brown side up if I can. Garnish it with onions and add salt and pepper. And that is roasted sunchokes. It's a member of the sunflower family, and it's a tuber root that grows horizontally for all you botanic nerds out there. Anyway, you can find this recipe at eatsimplefood.com.